Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nika, and with a list chat. I told you guys on my 90-day fiance review, as well as my Real Housewives of Atlanta review, that this week I do have my, which is every 4 weeks now, I have my every 4 weeks appointment date, whatever you want to call it, with Ben. So there will be no Fuck Shit Friday this Friday, because that's the day that I have the procedure. So in lieu of no Fuck Shit Friday throughout the week, you will be receiving several videos from me. You know, List Chats, which is the segment where I talk about celebrity gossip and whatnots. I'll be dropping a couple of them this week, which would have probably been my Fuck Shit Friday video for the week. But since we're not doing it, I'm going to give it to you piece by piece. And the first thing I want to talk about today is I was mad at my business down to the Google, right? And I always check in with In Touch, because they keep me up on what's going on, you know, with my 90-day fiance people, as well as other celebrity tea. Now, I'm going to link this article in my description box for you all to go and view at your own discretion. But In Touch reported 90-day fiance star Ashley Marsden has lupus. Fans noticed this past Sunday she was a bit off with when her scenes with her fiance Jay Smith. Shortly after it aired, Ashley took to IG and explained that she looked under the weather and because she has lupus and had a reaction to a medication for lupus. Her eyes and neck were completely broken out, according to the 90-day fiance star. She said she was given some steroids to help, but it was not completely gone, so she just wanted to address that. And I'm glad that she did, because I did feel like she looked a little drained. But now, knowing what the issue is, I'm even more so concerned. Because as a person who suffers with lupus myself, I do know that right now, the level of stress that she's on, having her whole life on this public platform for everybody to see and judge, has to be very stressful, thus triggering her lupus. You have to be careful, honey. Lupus is not something that you can play with. And one thing that any rheumatologist will tell you is that stress will trigger it and have you laid up in a hospital or laying in a pine box. Now, I'm not saying the girl don't need to be on the show, but I think that if she has been suffering with lupus any amount of time, she had to have been at least told that being on this public platform, people all in your lives, and, you know, making judgments on you. The cast has repeatedly accused TLC of, you know, slicing and dicing up scenes, which I felt like the scene with her and Jay this past Sunday was very sliced up, because it didn't make no damn sense. How long was it from the time that he had been to the barbershop to the time they filmed that scene in their house? Because for him to have been fresh off a haircut, he sure looked unkempt. But I ain't saying nothing about it, because I know the trickery and the shit they do behind the scenes with these reality stars. So I just figured, you know, okay, this is some shit they shot weeks after, allowing the hair to grow back up on him, or else this is some shit that was shot prior to. I knew it was some bullshit, I put it that way. But my concern ain't how he was looking or the splicing of the scenes to make that whole scene come together. My concern now is this girl's health. Ashley don't give me strong bitch tease. And that is no disrespect or shade to her. She just don't give me that. And I know it's gotta take a lot to sit there and know people are saying things and making assumptions about your life that it's not true. It's also gotta be hard for her to know that her former best friend was ready to talk to the tabloids to spill her tea, which was tea that she didn't need to spill. I mean, all of that together gotta be hella stressful. And I say that because I'm on a much, much smaller platform than Ashley. I'm on goddamn YouTube, okay? And the one thing I can tell y'all that I had to check myself about and to make a decision about is if I was going to was I going to develop thick skin and stick around? Because y'all know these YouTube streets can be deep and dangerous. One person can put a stigma on you, and no matter what you do, it sticks. Because you got people who are not free thinkers. They think what we tell them to think. And that's no disrespect to the little things, because I ain't talking about y'all. Y'all a different breed. Y'all ain't that. We free thinkers over here. We got sense enough to know that sometimes 1 + 1 ain't equaling 2 if you done got 1 + 1 + 3, 4, 5 more numbers added into that. 1 + 1 only equals 2 when it's 1 + 1. When you add other numbers to it, the value goes up, okay? And my point is, on YouTube, I had to make that decision because I too suffer with lupus. Am I going to have thick skin and run around and watch these videos where people may say something negative about me? Now, this is 2 years ago because, bitch, I'm free. I'm free today. But once upon a time, I had a situation where it got really, really stressful to me to the point where I felt like I was almost gonna break. But I told y'all, cracked, not broken. See, I'm a strong one, okay? It take a little something to bring a bitch like me down. See, I'm still here. In my Tisha Campbell voice, I'm still here, okay? But this situation with Ashley and Jay is on a much bigger scale. And you got critics from all directions coming at you and critiquing your life. According to you all that are stars on the 90 Day Fiancé Season 6, you're saying that TLC and Sharp Entertainment is just, splicing these scenes up, not telling the full story, yada, yada, yada. I get it. That can happen in reality TV. I still say the camera only going to show what you give to a certain degree, but nevertheless, it's got to be hard. It's got to be extremely stressful. Then if that man ain't acting right too, that's more stress. And it concerns me because I know personally what stress can do to a person dealing with an autoimmune disease such as lupus. That shit could kill that girl. Is it really worth it? She do got kids out here in this world that would like their mama to be around still. So, my thoughts and my prayers are with her. But I'm really, really concerned as to how much of this being on this show is affecting her. It ain't nothing worth your life, Ashley. I don't know if you one of the stars that watch my channel, but I know some of y'all do. Some of y'all do. But the ones, if by happenstance she don't, I still want to put it out there. Because, y'all, that could kill her. That could really kill her. That's not something to play with. I take my health very seriously. And like I said, I know what the stress of YouTube was trying to do to me. Imagine what she goes through, and she on a platform as large as TLC provides, on a hit reality show. Millions tune in every Sunday night to critique her life. And sometimes we call it like we see it. And sometimes they're just malicious people. Because one thing I have learned about social media, being on these platforms, YouTube, TV, all of it, is that it opens the door for people who are miserable as fuck. Anytime you talking about somebody down to their bare minimums, And you ain't getting not one piece of coin. You just down here running your dick suckers because that's all you got to do. That tells me that you are an unfulfilled individual. And that is a private affair between you and God. I really ain't got nothing to do with that. But see, they project. They project that off onto you. And if you are not a person who is strong-minded, if you not a strong one, it can take you down. See, I ain't built to break. So you can say anything you want to say to me. Because at the end of the day, I tell people this all the time. You can lay judgment on me based off of what you hear. That is your dumb ass that's missing out on an opportunity to know a wonderful individual, not to toot my own horn. But I know what I bring to the table. Okay? But I don't know if Ashley got that in her. And it just worries me to know that she has something like lupus and she got her ass on this platform where people coming for her crazy. Not everybody, but how do we know what bothers her opposed to what don't bother her? I don't give a damn. Keep me famous on the YouTube streets. I appreciate you. It reflects in my Google AdSense check every month. I'm so silly. But I really don't care. But see, she may not be that type of person. And this stuff that people say online to her and the judgments that they making on her life may make her actually bothered to the point where it becomes stressful. And stress will trigger lupus. Will have her in a full-fledged flare up until this season end. And my question is it worth it? I don't think that it's worth it, people. I really don't think that your health is worth it. You don't never put your health on the line. Now, it's too late because she did the season or whatever. But going forward, some of these people tend to pop up on other seasons of this franchise. And I just want her to be okay. Damn, whatever personal opinions I may have of her relationship when it comes to being with this dude, Jay, all that is to the side. My concern is that Ashley remains as healthy as she can and for her to keep her lupus dormant as long as possible. So if something's going on that's bothering her and stressing her the hell out, because most of the time, your lupus will be still. Now, sometimes lupus will trigger on its own. You ain't did nothing. But see, I know for a fact stress will trigger it. And I know what she done been through in these couple of weeks of being on this show. I know damn well this has bothered her. She give me timid tease. And that's not a mean thing to say. It's just the truth. You got some very strong-willed people in this world. And then you got people that's strong, but they can't take a whole lot. She might be up under that umbrella right there. I just want her to be okay. Like I said, I'll link the article to which I got my info from down in my description box. You can go over and take a look at it. I also have her as those lupus breakouts, those lesions on her neck. I have that as my thumbnails for you to be able to look at it for yourself. If you are not following Ashley over on Instagram, my thoughts and prayers are out to Ashley. I hope that she can get her lupus situation back under control and, live life abundantly as we are supposed to. That's it, y'all. Next video, I'll be talking about an update on Tekashi 6ix9ine. God help me. Yeah, we're going to talk about Tekashi next. Y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the info I just brought forth to you. Let me know what you think about this. And do you agree? Sometimes being on TV ain't worth it, child. Especially what you have to go through. Because everybody sitting on the front row ain't a fan. I told you that. Anyway, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate the video. Ratings get me recognized on these YT streets. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not already for the free 99 and hit your notification bell button so that anytime that I drop a video on this channel or go live, you will be notified and you can come over and join in the fun. And lastly, please get down in the comment section and let me know your thoughts and opinions. Check the description box for the receipts. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.